Now we're going to look at how you can make your tablet device and the information on it more secure. To do this, we're going to go into settings, which is the little cog icon on your home screen. Then we're going to scroll down to the section where it says security beside the little green open padlock. And then we're going to scroll down to this section here where it says device security. And the top option there now you'll see is screen lock. So I'm just going to tap on screen lock and you'll see you've got 5 options here. The first option is to have no screen lock at all. And we definitely would not recommend that, because that basically means that anybody can come along, pick up your tablet, tap the screen and immediately get access to any apps, to your camera roll, to your emails, and any apps that you're logged into on the device. So we definitely wouldn't recommend having no lock at all on. The next option is a swipe lock, which is what it's usually set to as default when you get your tablet. So that basically means that when you pick up the tablet, you just have to run one finger across the screen and it will automatically unlock when you just swipe your finger across the screen. And that can be anybody's finger. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody in particular. So again, it doesn't really give you an awful lot of added protection. So again, we wouldn't recommend having that option on. The next 3 options are the ones we would recommend. So you've got the option to choose between having a pattern that you need to enter to unlock the device, a PIN, which would just be a series of numbers to unlock the device, or enter a password to unlock the device. So the first option we will look at is the pattern. So I'm just going to click on pattern. And it's just given me a notification here to say that this will help protect any data. So I'm just going to click on yes there. And now it's asking me to set the screen lock. So you can see there are 9 dots displayed on my screen here. And all I have to do is draw a pattern that I will remember that will then allow me to unlock the screen every time I pick up the tablet. So I'm just going to draw my finger in a little Z shape between the first, the second, the fourth and the 5th dot. So I lift my finger off and it's saying that the pattern's recorded. I click next and it asks me to redraw the pattern again. So I'm going to draw the same pattern again that I want to use to unlock the screen. And what will happen is each time after I've set this pattern that I pick up my tablet and go to use it, it will ask me to enter in that pattern. So it'll display the 9 dots on the screen and I just have to draw my finger to connect the dots in that shape of the Z there, which means that only I would know that pattern, therefore only I should hopefully be able to access the information. So once you've entered the password correctly, just click confirm. And then it will ask you, do you want to display any notifications on the lock screen? And that basically means if somebody comes along and picks up the tablet, do you want them to be able to see any summary information at all? So I'm just going to say, no, don't show any notifications at all, which is the bottom option. And I'm going to click done. So now, if I was to lock my tablet, those 9 little dots would appear on the screen, and unless I was able to enter the pattern correctly, so that little Z shape that I just drew, I wouldn't be able to access the information on the tablet. So that's going to keep my tablet nice and secure. The other option that you will have seen in there other than pattern is to set the tablet up with a PIN. So again, it's asking me for my pattern to confirm the tablet is being used by somebody who knows the pattern. So I'm going to now click on PIN. And again, all it's going to ask me for here is to enter at least 4 digits. So I am going to enter just 1471, and then I'm going to click on next. I'm going to re-enter that PIN again, so 1471, and click on confirm. So now what will happen is, anytime I go to unlock the tablet, it's going to ask me to enter that 4-digit PIN, and if I can't, it won't give me access, and if I can, I'll be able to see everything and get access to all my apps. And the final option you can have as a screen lock, which you will have noticed, is to lock it with a password. So that's where you would basically enter a word. It must be at least 4 characters. And again, unless you enter that word correctly, then it wouldn't give you access to the information on the tablet. So you can choose any one of those 3 options. You can choose pattern, PIN, or password, whichever you feel is most suited to you. We just wouldn't recommend choosing none or swipe only because, like I said, anybody who picks up the tablet would potentially be able to get into your emails and access any information that you have stored on your tablet. And what we would always recommend as well is whichever option you choose, be it the pattern, the PIN, or the password, it's obviously vital that you actually remember it yourself as well, because ultimately that's then the key to your tablet. And if you forget it yourself, then you wouldn't be able to access the information on your tablet, and you would actually have to reset the tablet again, which could result in you losing information or photographs. So just a wee note to remember the password or the PIN that you use to protect your tablet.